scoop for everyone today. Hopefully everyone slept well. Is now enjoying Sunday.
It's a little bit warmer today, though.
Which for the rink is not a good thing, but for everyone else, I guess it's a good thing. Did our outdoor stream yesterday. That was pretty fun. Still getting things kind of reset up here as best I can. Enjoying our Sunday. Gonna be healing out on some Paladins this morning. If anyone wants to join, by all means, drop your gamer handle. We'll get you joined up, hopefully. I'm relatively new at this game, but I come over from Overwatch, so hopefully I know what I should be able to do.
Siege. Choose your champion. Grok.
Go back to Grok for now.
Champion.
And then we'll switch it up in a little bit here. Hey, training, how's it going? Hopefully your Sunday's going well. If you're in Paladins this morning, by all means, jump in. I just started playing myself. This is my first game, actually, this morning. Girlfriend's still sleeping inside, so I figured I'd get some gaming in, right? I don't usually get much in on the weekends. How's your day going so far?
Stop right there.
Little Grok play to start off the day, eh? Oh, by the way, I am so hyped. My girlfriend found this. I don't know if it'll really pick up properly because of the lighting and everything like that. But Tahitian treat. Tahiti treat. I'm old enough that I call it Tahiti treat because that's what it used to be called. Way back in the day before it got discontinued. And then got rebranded as Tahitian treat for some reason. I'm not sure. It's essentially like, it's just carbonated fruit punch, really, but it's really good. Some people have such cool character frames. Oh, no worries, training. No worries. Hey, well, by the way, congrats on the new place then. That's awesome.
The battle is about to begin.
Hopefully the move wasn't too painful. I don't know. It's funny. Actually, I did, the last move I did a few years ago, it was a really funny move, actually. Because the move before that was a different township move, right? So I moved roughly about an hour away from where I was living. And that move wasn't too bad. We rented some moving trucks. We really went to work and everything like that. We banged off the move in, you know, pretty much a weekend and stuff like that. And I have quite a bit of stuff. So anyways, this time the move came around, and I know it sounds a little bit weird, but I actually bought the house next door to my parents' place. So when we did the move this time, I wasn't really thinking, but I was like, oh, you know what? Like, the move this time is going to be so super easy because I'm just moving next door. But I wasn't really thinking, and with moving next door, you're not really going to rent a moving truck or any of those things. So essentially we had to move all my furniture like across 2 huge lawns, which was not a lot of fun. Yeah, we didn't have enough push on the front line there, unfortunately. I think we need to be a bit more aggressive here. I need to be behind my team here. All we have is frontliners here now, or like DPS. Come on, people, get aggressive here. Let's see some aggression. Let's own this. Let's own this payload here. Let's get this. We got this, guys. Come on, get aggressive. I'll keep you healed up as best I can. Alright? If I don't die myself. Where's the rest of my team? Yeah, like, oh, that's one thing about this game, the team composition. I was talking about the team composition my first day with someone, and I thought it was really funny because they were just kind of, you know, running me all over the map on knowledge, apparently. But I thought it was really funny that with this game, they don't actually force people into, you know, different positions, essentially. Yeah, we're just going to get crushed this game. They don't force people into role queues, so essentially like 2 damage dealers, you know, 2 tanks, 2 healers kind of thing, or any variation of that. It's just a free-for-all on the positioning. So when you're actually positioning for role queuing and stuff like that, it gets really messy and muddy. It's kind of just a free-for-all, right? Which on a team game with role queuing, it's a really weird way to have team composition done.
3, 2, 1.
This is Paladins, K-Rock. If you've ever seen Overwatch played, this is very similar to Overwatch. It's a team-based first-person shooter where there's also map objectives. So essentially, I'm working on a team with 4 other people for a map objective. Usually either King of the Hill or moving out a payload on the map. It's a lot of fun, actually.
Point spawning in 15 seconds.
Hey, Hill, just so you know, they can't hear your voice chatting.
3.
It only applies to people in your party unless you're playing. Oh, really? Oh, that's really interesting. I actually didn't know that, Training Aim. Thank you very much for that. See, why would they give you the ability to be able to talk and chat then if it doesn't actually go to your team members? That's really weird. Okay, a little too aggressive, a little too early there. I was distracted by my other teammates who needed healing, but sorry, bud. Sorry, man. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. So there's no voice chat until you get into ranked? That's really unfortunate.
Enemy double kill.
No quests, no. Essentially, like, okay, so right now what we're trying to do is we're trying to hold down this spot on the map right now until the little meter at the top there reaches 100%. Then once that meter reaches 100%, that means we've captured the payload, and then we can start trying to push the payload across the map. So that's kind of like the quest of the map. Oh, I just got mollywopped there. We probably got ulted back onto the point there. Man, oh man. We need to group up quicker there. Come on, guys. Let's group up here. Man, I wish there was voice comms then. That's really unfortunate that there's no voice comms this early in the game. I guess people would just be muddying them up or something like that is the theory behind it. I don't know. There's a lot of things about this game that are really, really weird. It's a team-based game, but there's no voice comm. That's really unfortunate. Defense failed. Go figure.
My battle suit is repaired.
No, I get the whole different metas thing and stuff like that, though. But at the same time, too, okay, so one thing that was brought up when I first got into the game, into this game specifically, was the balance aspect of the game. And from a very, very old gamer's standpoint, I don't do a lot of programming myself, but I know about it. Programming for that many extra variables where you don't know what the team is even going to pick based on a team-based game and 5 people picking characters is too many extra added variables that the game shouldn't allow for. The game should almost predetermine how many support they want on a team, how many DPS they want on a team, and then try and balance the game around that. Because if you try and balance the game around literally just every character playing independently, but then working alongside its teammates, there's going to be too many variables to try and balance with, right? So again, they need to cut down the amount of variables at the core that people can even choose from, which is, you know, limiting the amount of team variables. So maybe limiting it to, say, I would say a good team comp for this game seems to be 2 DPS, one frontline, and then 2 healers, 2 supports, and that would be a good team comp to balance the game around. Because again, if you allow both teams to just willy-nilly pick whatever characters they want, the balance issues are always going to be running rampant, no matter how much balance they try and, you know, introduce into the game. Which, unfortunately, the more I play this, I realize is a real issue in this game, unfortunately. Yeah, it's really unfortunate that they can't do something about that, because it's such an easy issue to fix at the core. You know, balance the team composition first, and then work on the individual composition within the team once you've thrown each individual into their team's role queue. Yeah, I hope I'm not rambling on too much about that as a new player, but just someone who's played a lot of team comp games in the past, coming over from Overwatch, which is, in my opinion, one of the better balanced games. I don't know. This game does have a lot of issues, and it's unfortunate because it's a really fun game, but the issues come almost from the core of the game, too, which is unfortunate. You know, one team that has a really good team comp, and then the other team running, you know, five flankers, right? Which I'm sure is probably pretty common in this game. We're gonna change up the quick play meta, right? That's why I always joke around when, like, I use my
Siege.
I use my stream name like Healing and Paladins. What? Oh, and don't get me wrong. You can win with certain team comps and other team comps. Like, nothing is impossible. It's just like in other games, you can pull off weird team wins and stuff, but it's just a lot less likely, right?
Customize your champion.
And I just assume and hope that when people see my name, they just assume, oh, that guy's probably going to pick a support. Maybe I'll roll something else. Like, even this here, I can deal with this team comp. Like, that's not a bad team composition. We got a flanker, 2 DPS, a support, and are good front lines. So as long as we all work together, work as a group, this could work out well.
It's not easy being blue, but it's worse to be you.
So I'm just double checking everything here. Also, too, just to make sure, training, because I've switched a bunch of things up from yesterday. No problems with like my audio or anything like that, or any of the video quality or anything. I actually did an outdoor stream yesterday from my skating rink and my I've got a toboggan hill in the backyard that I was streaming from. Old man tobogganing down a little kid's hill, eh? I iced it all up and I got flying down it. Oi oi! See? Oi oi, Jamosaurus wrecked. How's it going today, bud? Enjoying your Sunday, hopefully? We're just playing some Paladins here. We were talking about the balance issues in this game, essentially. I'm relatively new, but I have played a lot of different team composition games in the past. And I've noticed some glaring issues with this game, unfortunately. Especially with the freedom they give, you know, players on character choice. But how's your day going so far, Jamosaurus? I'm gonna call you wrecked. I like wrecked. Oh, I'm always awesome. I am always awesome, man. Enjoying my Sunday. My girlfriend's still sleeping inside, so I figured I'd get some gaming in before she wakes up. I don't usually stream or get much gaming time on the weekends, so this is kind of nice. That Rom did not like me. Did you see that? He was full on targeting me. He was just trying to mow me down. Sorry to ruin your day. Sorry to ruin your day, Rom. If I've got a good aggressive team, we're coming out with the win here. We're coming out with a win. Oh, that's good. That's what Sundays are for, right? Relaxing, kind of recouping before the work day, or like before your work week and everything like that. Just enjoy it, right? Oh. Just enjoy it. Yeah, later today we go and pick up my girlfriend's son and stuff like that, so he'll be coming back. We'll probably go for a skate on the ice rink I've been working on the last couple of days. It's finally cold enough to actually skate, so that's really nice. Just wrecking people here. Just wrecking people. Wrecking people, eh? Gotta show my Canadianness, eh? Oh, hashtag. Hashtag wrecking all day. Oh, final death. Death right on the, right on the checkpoint, of course, right? You know what's funny? Actually, I'm a big Overwatch player, Jamosaurus. So that's what we were actually comparing it to, was Overwatch. Because essentially, the freedom in choice with this game for character queuing is a little bit too overwhelming. You can pick any character composition you want. There's no real role queue or anything like that. So I've heard from the community there's a lot of balance issues with this game, and I believe a lot of that would stem from the issue that essentially there's too much freedom in the choice of characters. So there's only too many. So right off the hop, there's too many variables to try and balance for, right? They need to essentially try and narrow down the choices people have. So maybe do 1 frontline and 2 DPS and 2 support or something like that. Whatever, right? But then whittle down your choices. So essentially, there's less choices at the core. And then that way they can balance the game around those options, right? I'm kind of rambling on about it again, but that's my belief with the system. They need to narrow down the choices. Exactly. Create a balanced squad and then work on the individual within the squad, right? Because right now you can pick a team with 5 support or 5 frontline or 5 DPS, and the game has to balance around that, which is virtually impossible, right? I guess they're trying to balance each character individually, which really doesn't work in a team composition game, but I don't know. It's a fresh take. I've played so much Overwatch that I wanted something a little bit different, and this is definitely it. The healing in this game is really interesting too. It's a lot different than the healing in Overwatch. It almost feels more like the healing in World of Warcraft almost. Like this almost feels like a shaman healer in World of Warcraft. Like it's really interesting. I never really thought about that before, but it kind of almost feels like a shaman healer in World of Warcraft. Like the way I throw down totems and... Oh! Damn it. Sorry, man. I throw down totems and heal with my chain healing and stuff like that. Whoa! So now I'm going to start getting targeted here. Exactly. There's no I in team, right? So they need to balance the whole team as a core, but whatever. Yeah, you know what? It's funny. That is the appeal of the game. But I think there is a way to essentially do it safely, right? They could keep the card systems, they can keep the perks and everything like that. All they really need to do is limit the team choices, to limit the variables, in my opinion. But maybe I'm simplifying it too much for the game, because like I said, I am relatively new with it, right? But... Oh, just burning down. Yeah, see, that's my thought too, is a balance issue with a team-based game is always worth sacrificing most of the other gameplay for, in my opinion. Because there's so many other things you can kind of work around. Like I said, you can keep a perk system, you can keep a card system. I think it's a great system, and I think Overwatch 2 is probably going to introduce that. But the team composition at the core needs to change, especially for a team composition based game. But a lot of people would disagree with me, so. I'll take this guy out in the back line because he's annoying. We might actually get the push this time. Oh, they're gonna ult us here. Yeah, they're just gonna ult blast us here. Oh, come on, come on. We got this, we got this. We got this. Oh, gotta heal myself up. Gotta use a tower for myself. Oh, that's gonna be a big one. That's gonna be a big one. Oh, no. No. We don't have enough DPS push in there. We need more DPS. Regroup. Regroup. Regroup.
30 seconds remaining.
Regroup. Come on, burn him down. Let's burn him down. Burn him down. We got him. We got him. Burn him down.
9, 8, 7,
Get back onto that payload. Get back on that payload.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, no! No!
Enemy killing spree.
No, and then our Ram's just gonna die. Oh, that was such a good push, too. I thought we had that. Oh. Oh, well. Oh, well. You can't win them all, right? So long as we, like, okay, so the other part of this is it's almost like my dad was explaining one time, the last 2 minutes of a basketball game are always the most strategic point in a basketball game, right? I'm not a sports fan, by the way, so I'm going to try and, break this analogy down. The way Siege works in this game can be very strategic for the last point, because a lot of the times neither team will ever complete a push, which will acquire the pushing team 2 points. What ends up happening is you always get the split where both teams end up 3-3, and it's first team to 4 wins. So essentially what ends up happening is everyone tries to alt stack for the last like point win, and that's kind of your strategic point at that point in this game, is the fourth point, right? That everyone tries to fight for. Because unless we get the capitalization and the push, we're not going to win this game with this game right now. We'll have to play another round.
Finally, the end.
Ooh, I like the heel.
Thought there was someone in that deep back line there to heal, but there wasn't. Wasted a totem back there. Oh, here he comes. That's actually really good. We want that. I want them to stagger in right now like this. Because they're just burning time right now. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, that's the one thing about this is, I have said before, the siege mode like this does get really drawn out, unfortunately, because of the back and forth with the game. There's a lot of times, especially because you can't re-queue for a different character, there's a lot of times where if you get stuck with bad team comps, and it's not fun, you're really drawn out for a really invested, obligated game, and it's really unfortunate. Whoa! I think that was an ult there. Yeah, I'm always a support player, so I have to admit, I don't mind the drawn-out games, like, as much, so long as I'm on a support character, but I would prefer, generally getting in and out of games a little bit quicker. Playing against some different people, playing against some different team compositions, playing on some different maps. That's the one thing, though, I have to admit. I don't find... That's the other part, this versus Overwatch. Because of the fact that a lot of the characters in this are very one-dimensional in how they work up and down-wise. Like, a lot of them don't have jump abilities and stuff like that. If anything, they have just movement abilities along the ground. I find a lot of the maps in this game feel very, very similar. Where in Overwatch, you kind of get to experience more of the maps, it feels like. Because essentially, here, I'm trying to concentrate here for a quick second. You get to experience more of the maps because you get to see the elevations and stuff like that with the maps as well as inside the buildings. Whereas with this game, I find a lot of the gameplay is just down the alleyways. At least with Siege anyways. But then again, I mean, we're not playing ranked, right? So...
10, 9, 7, 6, victory.
Boom! Alright, there we go. See, what happened there was we got the cap on the checkpoint, and we got the push there. So we ended up getting actually 2 points. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, that's what I was just saying, Jamesaurus. Unfortunately, there's no real elevation to the game, it feels like. So, essentially, it's uni-leveled, right? So, whereas Overwatch, I mean, Baptiste is my favorite character to play, right? So, I mean, I take full advantage of the levels in in the maps and stuff like that. You know, there's a lot of times where I'm in spots where characters wouldn't even expect a healer to be, you know, et cetera, right? Exactly. I can just be bopping from rooftop to rooftop with BAP, right? Oh, sorry. No, you're right. Training aim. I haven't seen, like, and that's the thing. I haven't seen, like, probably a lot of, like, the really good gameplay, right? It's like watching a newer player in Overwatch play Pharah versus an experienced player playing Pharah. Pharah is a character with I don't know what to really call it. I guess a jetpack for, you know, lesser terminology. But she uses a jetpack with a cooldown, and pros can virtually stay in the air almost 24/7, whereas a newer player, they don't have the ability to kind of, you know, moderate their usage enough to stay in the air long. But yeah, it's interesting to see different people utilize different players differently. And that's the other part too, training aim. It's funny because I'm virtually so new to this game as well that in a lot of cases, like if you when you say actually Drogos or Willow, I wouldn't actually know those characters unless you like explained what they look like in their little avatars, because I don't know a lot of the other characters' names yet. That's one thing I need to do, is kind of like start branching out from playing Grok and play other characters. Oh, okay. Drogos is the dragon. Okay. So actually, it's funny. I have Paladins on my Switch inside my house, and I've played a tiny little bit on my Switch. And Drogos was actually one of the characters I played on my Switch then, actually. But, I mean, this was a long time ago. We're talking about, I played probably about almost a year ago now on the Switch, before my girlfriend's son came into the picture and took over my Nintendo Switch. Hey, Jamesaurus, if you ever want to play and get back into it, I'd love to have more people to play Overwatch with. I still play Overwatch all the time. I'm a big support player myself, so heals on you, right? Gee. Go figure, right? Yeah, I like this build. The lightning. Hey Adam, how's it going, buddy? Yo, those videos from your secret forest hill, those are incredible, eh? What was it like? I timed the video, didn't time it. The video has a timer, but it was like 30 seconds for that run of them going down. That's incredible, eh?
3, 2.
The kids must love that.
The battle has begun.
You know what's funny? All the hills in in the area here have been getting taken down. I always forget that one's even still available. And that's the best one.
Thank you,
Get aggressive. Oh, I was going to say get aggressive, and then all of a sudden I get taken out.
Enemy triple kill.
Really? This enemy's just tearing my team apart here. Come on, folks. We're trying to heal, we're trying to damage. Come on, get them! Like, they're literally just sitting there. Alright, get on the point. Let's get some point here. Let's build some juice. Let's build some juice, yo. Let's build some juice up. Oh, why is our frontliner not sitting on the payload? See, I need voice comms. I need the tank to be on the You are not a sniper. You should not be behind the team, Rom. You should be front and center. You should be the anchor of the team. And that's the other thing, too, I find with a lot of these team-based games and stuff like that, when they have, like, essentially objective, player-based roles. A lot of people pick their roles based on, I don't know how to word it, but the gun selection, like the weapon selection, like, oh, I really like the lightning that Grok has, so I'm gonna pick Grok because I wanna shoot lightning at people. When all they're planning on doing is damaging the whole time. So, pick a damage dealer. There's enough of them to choose from. Pick a damage dealer. You know what's funny, actually, Adam? Like, for the most part, I'm really not. Like, this particular one, like, that particular part there was frustrating. But no, I'm, like, the least ragey gamer for the most part. Who's in our back line here? Whoa. Come on, team. Let's get this. Let's get this. Oh, no worries, man. The rage gamer is almost a character. I almost want to pull it out as like a character, right? Be like the quintessential rage gamer, right? Oh my god, my team sucks! Why does my team suck so much? Learn to play, guys. Just F9 out of the game right now. We're all learning to play here. That's why we're in quick play and not in ranked.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
That's what I kind of figured training as well. Like I'm so new at the game, right? Like, if I'm not mistaken, in a lot of cases, it doesn't even let me play. Like ranked right now because of the fact I don't have enough characters unlocked and my level is too low. So you need an enemy rage face mask. That's true. Like. My face is so animated, I can just do it myself, right? Well, actually, I've got this. This is like the Rage Be Gone hat, because this is like the cutest hat in the world, right? Here, we're gonna do it full out.
3, 2.
The anti-rage hat and the baby glasses.
Let the starlight soothe.
Hey, let's be honest. I look more stylish than any child ever did in these things. These are my good luck glasses. Come on, guys. Let's get this. Let's get this. Good luck glasses for the win. Oh! I'm just holding myself out here. Where is our RAM? Like, what is our ROM doing? I always say RAM, but it's ROM, I think. R-A-U-M? What's our ROM doing? Let's group up. Like, let's group up here, folks. I don't think we've been a team the whole match. Oh, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. I'm not the rest of my team. I'm not my team. Gonna try and duel me out there. Oh, okay. The little damage indicators and whatnot. Oh, that's a good heads up. Because that's the other thing too. Like with new games and stuff like that, you have to get used to the UI in the game and everything, right? Oh, yeah. See those? You're talking about those little red pins, right?
Enemy is savage.
Oh. Yeah, I'm getting just crushed. Our team isn't working together, so we're just getting picked off. Yeah, okay. I've got to make sure I look out for those too. It's tricky too when you keep hopping from Overwatch to different shooters, obviously, right? Different UI setups, pretty much different everything, really. Different gameplay, different abilities. But I like it. It's a challenge, right? Yeah, see, 17,000 healing? Like, that's pitiful. That's pitiful. Spent half the game dead. That is pitiful. I've had matches where I'm getting like 70, 80 plus K healing. I think one of my better ones was like 100 plus. That was a pitiful game. I should be playing something less intensive right now. I really want to like just talk to all you folks right now. But I really wanted to play Paladins waking up too. That's the rub, right? You gotta find kind of almost a happy median. Overwatch is a little bit easier because I can almost put myself on like autopilot on like certain modes and stuff like that. Like if I have a decent team backing me up and stuff like that. Whereas this game, it's all brand new. Like I don't know, like if I'm approached by another character in this game, I don't even know what they're capable of, you know? Whereas in Overwatch, it's like, okay, I'm being approached by a Pharah, I'm being approached by a Reaper. I know what their capabilities are versus me as a bop or something like that, you know what I mean? Whereas in this, I'm just like, who are you and what do you do? Welcome to the party. Oh, thank you so much, Jamosaurus. I'm non-stop energy all the time. Okay, so perfect example here is we're gonna get put with 3 supports and 2 DPS here because the game does not rectify the fact that you can just freedom pick any character. And this guy even knows that we've locked in already. So the worst part is even in the character selection screen right now, without jumping into the game, the team doesn't know what I've picked still, and I still can't re-choose a new character, knowing that my team is going to lock in 2 other supports. Bam! That right there. I need my rage face. Oh man, seriously, like, that's okay. Major gripe about this game. Fix the core problem. It is a team composition-based game. Fix the team compositions. Whatever you want to work it around, and even that should almost be a thing too, is what you could almost do is you could have queues. You could have multiple queues if you want to queue for this meta or that meta, or even what they have in Overwatch was, which made a lot of sense was, and they could get around it completely, is just pre-queue for a role before you even choose your character. And then that way, the game just fits you into a match with other characters and kind of at least puts you with similar, you know, metas and stuff like that. Maybe the meta wouldn't be the exact same every game, but at least you're queuing with like maybe a support and a tank every single game. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm not explaining myself properly, but that could be, you know, a major thing to overcome this problem too, is queuing for a role or 2 roles before you're put into a match. Then the game knows what you want to pick or what you're going to pick, and then it can kind of pick the teams based on what people are queuing for that way too, right?
5, 4.
I don't know if it's best player gets the role. No, it's literally just freedom pick. So if everyone wanted to on that pick, everyone could have picked support if they wanted to. It's literally free for all on the picks. Like we have, like, perfect example, we have no frontline character right now, so we have no one to essentially stand on the point and hold down for our team. I mean, maybe that will work in our favor. Who knows, right? But essentially, usually doesn't. Especially if our team doesn't want to work together, right? Like, I'll just keep picking you guys off one by one too, but, I mean... It's not fun. It's not fun for me to play a game like this, just doing that. If I wanted to do that, I would have picked Deathmatch, you know what I mean? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying, Jamesaurus. Best player for the role gets the role queue. So essentially, if, say, two people were to essentially queue for a support character, the past games would determine who would actually get the support role in the match. That's actually a really interesting way of doing it, too. I like that idea, too. Yeah, see, okay, so I kind of thought about what you were talking about there as I was, you know, playing there for a second. And I really like that approach to it as well. You could either, like, gulag out, like a gulag type of thing, right, for positioning in the game. And, I mean, people in this game seem to love dueling and one-on-oneing and, you know, everything else. Because, I mean, who doesn't in a team-based game? But, you know, you could almost gulag out for positioning and stuff like that. That's a really interesting way of doing it. I really like that approach. That's really good. I like that. Jamesaurus, let's get on the Paladins team and let's get this stuff taken care of, right, bud? Let's TCB, right? Let's just take care of a little business here. Look at us support characters just owning out here, eh? Just wrecking out. Just wrecking out. Come on, guys. Let's work together here. Where's that Dragos going? He's trying to chase me down. Bye-bye. Oh! Yeah, I really like that idea, Jamesaurus. I really like that idea. Gulagging out for positions, and then essentially whoever gets position gets to play that role. Because even what Overwatch actually ended up introducing, Wrecked, because I'm sure you remember, like, everyone wants to play DPS in Overwatch, right? So what they ended up actually doing was they ended up introducing what essentially is like a priority pass. So the way that works is if you queue for tank or healer, you get like a little like a virtual ticket, which you can use towards like a quicker queue for a DPS role, which I think is a great way of fixing the problem that everyone has with everyone wanting to roll for DPS in that game. Which I never want to anyways. I never use my priority passes, so it's not much draw for me, but it's a great idea at the core. Take out the towers. Let's hold this down, folks. Let's hold this down. We got 3 support here. We should be like owning these points here without any deaths. Devs in the making. You know what's funny? I took a lot of computer programming courses and stuff like that in high school and everything like that, but I never followed through with it. I made like a light little text-based, I guess you'd consider it like a choose-your-own-adventure type of game, and it was really neat, but I've never done anything with gaming other than just playing games. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Yeah, they're trying. I mean, that's the great thing about anything you play, in my opinion, with Blizzard is going to be very heavily developed on. Their developers are very, I don't know. They're very enthusiast-based developers, in my opinion. like, a lot of people fault them for apparently not listening to their crowds and stuff like that, like to their fans. But in my opinion, they are one of the best companies for listening to what people want and following through with it. It might not be instantaneous, but like, look at even like World of Warcraft, like patch after patch, expansion after expansion. I mean, they try their best to appease to everyone. But with a game like World of Warcraft, you really can't too, right? It's never gonna work. Oh, see, there's Drogo's coming up here. See, yeah, I've never really seen him jump like that before. It's almost like a Winston type of jump. Heal up, guys. Let's heal up.
Point has spawned.
Oh, you used to play Hearthstone? That's actually one of the few Blizzard games I never really got into. I had a buddy who was apparently really big into it, but yeah, I never got into Hearthstone myself. I was always a big Magic the Gathering player myself. Like, I even used to run some Magic the Gathering tournaments back in the day and stuff like that for some of my friends.
One I can rectify with ease.
I really like that, like, I like how it shows you, like, a panel, like, after someone's killed you. Like, I think that's something you unlock throughout time. But that's still really cool. I really like that. That's a neat feature of the game. It's almost like rubbing a little bit of salt in the wound after you've killed someone, right? Like, yeah, you know, I killed you. Oh, and I looked pretty doing it, too. I dabbled in Hearthstone a little bit just because I did want to try it out. And you're right, it can be basic, but there's a lot of aspects to the game which are really interesting. Like, essentially attacking the user at the core, and then having the creatures kind of just as cannon fodder in front. Whereas in Magic the Gathering, it almost feels like the creatures are more of like summonables, right? So you're almost kind of more in control of them per se. So you can either, I don't know, I don't want to ramble on, but you can either choose to defend with them or not, whereas I guess in Hearthstone, it's not, the option isn't really there if I remember correctly. It's expensive if you want to get good. Is it like a pay-to-win type of game? Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, the mana land distribution is just turn-based, right? Essentially, like, the longer the game progresses, the more powerful your pulls can be. I hate it when it shows me my shielding. I don't care about my shielding. Yeah, that's pitiful healing. That is pitiful healing. I was more focused on my kills, apparently, that game. Alright. Let's keep the train rolling here. Alright, I'm going to be like a heal bot for the next couple of games here. Oh, okay, so if you wanted some variables in your deck choices and stuff like that, it could get expensive. I guess that makes sense. That's pretty much like in Magic the Gathering too, right? You know, you can always play kind of basic Magic the Gathering, but if you want like your core tournament deck or whatnot, it's probably going to get pretty expensive. You know, 4 of this, 5 of that are, you know, or I guess 4 is the max, but I mean, what's our team comp going to be here? I almost feel like,
Customize.
all right, I'm just going to lock in. I don't care. I'm going to lock in here. 2 supports can roll. 2 supports can roll. Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I was kind of the same way with Magic the Gathering. I overdid it way too much. Buying cards all the time when I was younger and stuff like that. Spending too much money on it at the time. Ooh, we got a match booster. Hey, hey, hey.
Stop right there, big thing.
Just want to minimize that a little bit. Oh, and by the way, thank you so much for the follow also too, Rect. I noticed that from yesterday that I think you followed me off stream. So really appreciate that. Mucho love, and I always like to make sure everyone gets the RGB potion, right? The RGB potion is to make sure that the lag monsters stay away, because we all know no one likes lag monsters, right? And that's the RGB potion. Ooh, ooh. Make sure it doesn't fall there. Okay, you know what? We're going to play an AoE build this time. We're going to go with our AoE healing build this time. We're going to go without lightning as a healable ability, and we're going to roll with our AoE build. No worries, Wrecked. If you can't, I don't know if it comes through on camera there too well, but I've got quite a few of them. I've also got the healing potion as well. I always try and make sure that everyone stays healed up with the healing potion. So please stay healed up. Alright, let's see how this AoE build works this time. We'll be able to spread ourselves out a little bit more, maybe. Oh, it's kind of more of a set it and forget it type of build. Oh, this should be fun. Oh boy. We've got a flanker that's tearing up our backline, and here I am just trying to DPS them out, and I said I was going to be a heal bot. Hey, no worries. Have an excellent day. Enjoy your Sunday. Relax. And take it easy. All the best. And we will catch you later, bud.
Killing spree. I'm a snowman. The payload.
That was a good one. That was spicy there for a second. But yeah, while I'm at it, thank you everyone for tuning in. Oh, Akai, thank you so much for the follow. You know what, actually? I think, if I'm not mistaken, Akai, I think you are my 50th follow, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's 50 follows? And by the way, thank you so much for that. Always appreciated. We're sending all our followers the RGB potion. My payload's pushing me right now, so I stay moving. But we're sending out all our followers with an RGB potion to make sure the lag goblins stay away, right? Thank you so much for the follow. That's always appreciated. Join in on the adventure, right? Lots of laughs here with us. Lots of dying. Oh, Akali. Sorry, Akali. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm horrible with pronunciation on names. Yeah, let's group up, guys. Let's recapture this. Let's group up. Don't die. No, don't die. All right, let's get this. Let's take this. You know what's funny? I keep going to use my my staff to heal people. I keep forgetting that that's actually a perk, and it doesn't do anything when I do that. Which I guess in ways is kind of better for damage because it'll actually shoot through my team that way. But it's weird. I'm not used to that. Usually I have the staff perk, so I heal with my staff. Yeah, see, I keep going to do it with my team. It's really weird. Oh! Just getting taken out from the back line. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I have to admit, I don't know if I like not healing with my staff, because I thought originally it was going to let me split up my healing more, but it almost allows me to heal less people because the healing totems are static, right? I don't know. Still learning this game, still figuring out how the characters play with one another. I really do like it when this guy is our tank, though. This guy's a great tank. I believe someone was talking about this tank in Discord the other day. Because essentially he plays very similar to Orion from Overwatch, which is the game I play quite a bit of.
5, 4, 3.
Yeah, 50 followers. Yeah, thank you so much, Akali. That's awesome. That's super cool. And as I keep saying, hopefully it's lots of fun for everyone. There's always going to be tons of laughs here. We're always having a good time. We're always laughing. Always energetic. That's the other part, too. I think I sleep, like, with my legs moving and just bouncing away. You're gonna have to ask my girlfriend that sometime. Hey, more Pam, do I sleep shaking? We have funny pet names. More Pam and Jimez. It's a combination of Morticia and Pam from The Office, and Jim and Gomez. Jimez and more Pam. So when we say it in public areas, people look at us really weird. Yeah, we're getting some good pushes here. We got a good team comp. Everyone's working really well together here. It's funny, watch after the game. I'm probably gonna do more this game than I have the past, like, whatever amount of games, right? In terms of healing and everything like that, even though I feel like I'm doing less. That's the way it usually works, right? Because this does feel like just more comfortable, kind of. It feels like I'm just kind of on autopilot here. Boom! Oh, we got this. We got this. Come on, guys. We got this. Boom, 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 boom. Hi, Callie. How's it going? How does the sweater fit? Again, always super jealous. 42,000, that's okay healing, but that's not great. I guess for us being so mobile, that's not bad. Oh, I'm super happy about that. I'm super, super happy about that. And actually, Akali and Jamesaurus Rect were our 49th and 50th follows, so we're now at 50 follows. So that's pretty huge. That's pretty massive. So what does that mean? Does that mean, like, Twitch is going to be, like, knocking on my door, like, any day now? Like, you know, just offering me partnership? Oh, that's a cool little badge that guy has. I guess, like, 13 seasons or something? Yeah, I mean, he was definitely the backbone of our team. How do you nominate players? I'd like to nominate that player. They did really well. Oh, I did pretty well there. 27,000 damage and healing 42,000 damage. So when you add that together, you're talking about, like, what? You're talking about almost 70,000 points together, which is, oh, not quite as much as the shielding, but that's still pretty good.
Siege. Choose your champion.
Yeah, super excited. Super excited about all the follows and the great community support. I'm just happy to be here entertaining everyone, to be honest. Especially throughout all this craziness. I just want to bring some smiles to people's faces, right? Like, you know, hopefully the hat can do it. Hopefully I can do it. I've just been having a great time with it so far, seriously. It's been a blast.
Customize your champion.
Oh, maybe... Oh, we got the same team? What? Oh, we got the same team? Sick. Okay. We're gonna crush out this game. We're gonna crush out. Yeah, it's been a great time so far, Callie. I've been having a blast. Oh, also, too, I don't know if you were here yesterday for it, but... No, I think you did pop in, if I'm not mistaken. I have a horrible memory, but... I did an outdoor stream. You gotta check out the clips of me going down the sledding hill that I built in the back. I iced it all up so I can actually go down it myself. It's awesome. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, too, the rink finally froze up as well. So I'm super excited to go skating this afternoon once we pick up my girlfriend's little guy. Oh, what I should have done too for 50th follow was, let's throw out some, you want to throw out some stars. Let's throw out the stars, right? So what you can do is you can exclamation point jump, and also too, we're gonna do this really quick because I think this is hilarious. Who doesn't like a big sloppy one in the morning time, eh? You gotta start the day off with a laugh, right? Oh, that's too funny. But yeah, so what you can do is you can exclamation point jump and you can grab stars, which you can use to grab points towards the my heals bucks. Because with that, I believe I can start using the stream store relatively soon, which is really cool. Yeah, so if you jump with your character and grab stars, then you can collect points with it. And then also too, if I'm not mistaken, I know Zaz was playing around with it yesterday. I also have the exclamation bet, exclamation roulette, like virtually everything turned on now in terms of player interaction and everything like that. I want everyone to be, having a lot of fun in chat and everything like that as best I can. And I'm trying to figure out how to get the stream avatars raids to work, but I can't seem to figure it out. I don't know how it works. Hey, Avis, how's it going? How's the new year going so far? We're just crushing out some Paladins here. We're having a blast with this game. It's been so much fun. Oh, we gotta keep him healed up. Yeah, this game has been so much fun. It's so in depth though. Especially with the builds, actually. I'm really impressed with the ability to build different builds with the cards and everything like that. Oh no! We're gonna get taken out here. Yeah, I definitely like the staff healing better than the third totem. I just like being able to shoot my own team and heal them. Oh, that's super awesome, Avis. Yeah, how was that? Hopefully she's doing really well throughout all this. Were you there pretty much throughout, like, this whole time? Like, pretty much, I guess you went there, what, just before, or just after Christmas, I think it was? Oh, that's super awesome, though. Oh. It's always nice being home, but at the same time, it's nice visiting with family, right? That is the one nice thing I'm spoiled with, is my family's right next door, right? So, or my mom and dad are right next door, so. But my sister and brother-in-law are right in town, so it's, you know, a quick drive away. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing a lot better this match than I was last match. Even though, like, it's a closer match. Oh. Rom's just trying to push our back line here. Oh, wow, that's a super nice little vacation, though, eh? And the best part about it, too, is, like, all the home-cooked food, eh? Like, oh, man, I know my mom makes such good food herself. The last little while, my mom's been working on, like, making, like proper, like, flaky roti. Roti, as my friends would correct me. But she makes, like, a really nice curry and roti. And apparently the cooking process to get it nice and flaky and light is one of the hardest things, she said. And she's been working on that for a long time. So I can imagine, like, the different things your mom's been working on for when you come home and everything like that, right? Oh! No worries, Callie. Have a great day. Enjoy. And thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the view, as always. Try and maybe push the payload here a little bit. Try and get back onto the payload here. Oh, we might have this. We might have this, folks. This is so clutch. This is so clutch. Boom! Oh, man. That was huge. That was huge. That was huge. Do you like curry and roti, Avis? It's one of those things where, especially curry, is really hit or miss with people. I think in a lot of cases, too, a lot of people have this preconceived notion of what, like, curry is. And for one, there's, like, I don't know how many different types of curry. Like, there's so many different types, right? So, like, curry isn't just curry, right? For one. And a lot of people don't seem to realize that. But anyways, back to the original question. Do you like it? Like, I love it, personally. It's one of those, like, perfect, like, after a really cold, like Canada day or something, like you're outside skating on the rink or something, and you want to come inside and just, like, warm your bones or something like that. I find curry is super good for that. Oh, we're getting taken out here. We're pushing a little bit too hard this time, I think. We're not capitalizing on what we've got going. Yeah, that was too bad. It really is, like, the perfect spice, too, eh? Because you can put it on so many... Yeah! Curry with rice is really good. Curry on potatoes is really good. I really like adding a little bit of corn in with my rice and curry as well to, like, give it that little bit of sweet. Curry and rice is one of my favorite, sorry, rice and corn is one of my favorites. Because rice by itself is so, like, basic, right? But then when you actually add in the sweet of the corn, it's just perfect. I tried to maybe stall out there, but I probably just wasted my life, if anything. I should have just stayed alive. Let them take it. Yeah, it's super awesome. I love it. But the thing is, and again, it's one of those things too where you have to find the right one, right? Because if a lot of the times, at least in Canada here, oh, sorry, excuse me. Most of it is so crummy and tasteless that you'll be adding so much of it to your dish that the dish almost just becomes gritty at a certain point. Do you know what I mean? So you really need like a good curry powder. And it can be hard to find in Canada. I will be honest. It's taken my family quite a while, but my mom buys it in like this big huge metal, like one of those big, you know, like it's funny, I don't know if it's like a unanimous thing across the world, but in Canada it's kind of this like running joke that whenever you go over to your grandparents' house, they always have like their knitting supplies in like this big, huge, like, and it's always a cookie tin, the big metal cookie tin. It's always blue. But it's like one of those that my mom buys her curry powder in. It's massive. Like, it'll last us, like, you know, 5-6 years as a family because we just divvy it out to all the family members, right? But it's awesome. Oh, it's the greatest thing in the world. Come on, let's push here. Let's push. Let's get this. Push. Push here. Push. Come on, guys. Let's get this. Oh. There you go, Amos. Yeah, the cookie tin with the knitting supplies every time you go over. And, like, if I remember it correctly, there's only, like, one cookie out of the entire tin that you'd actually want to eat, even if there was cookies in it, right? But it's funny because every time you go over to their house, you're always like, oh, sweet, cookies. And then every time you're like, oh, right, it's this damn thing again. Go from total joy to total letdown all in, like, 5 seconds. Yeah, I should have just stayed where I was. That's the thing I gotta, like, remember about this game, too, is, again, like, map awareness, right? Where I can kind of go to get away from the enemy team to heal up for a quick second. Different things like that, right? I need to start working on. Because especially at this point in the game, like, at this level, you really only focus on, like, the laning. Which is probably a very small aspect of the actual map development. So it'd be nice to actually see a little bit more of the map. And actually know where to go in situations where I'm trying to, like, duck away for a quick second like that.
30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I just started playing this game, like, I mean, I started playing it, like, roughly about a year ago on my Switch, but I only played a couple of games really quick before Overwatch was released on Switch. And then I played, I've been playing for maybe, like, a day or two now on the computer since I downloaded it.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay! Defense successful! We're on a pretty good winning streak, though. I think, like, my knowledge of Overwatch is definitely helping me transition into this game. Like, that's for sure. Like, just knowing that because I'm playing a support character, like, I probably should focus more on support than anything else. Look at this character. What is that? 30 kills without dying? Is that serious? That's hilarious. Okay, I'm going for that character now. That's hilarious. 30 kills without a death. You're going down this match. But yeah, definitely my knowledge of Overwatch definitely helps with playing this game for sure. I mean, it helps playing any team-based shooter, really. I've been playing a lot of video games for a lot of years, a lot of team-based comp games. Even though I'm horrible at most of them. I still play a lot of them and know what I'm supposed to do, I just don't usually do it. Oh, tearing up the back line here. Tearing up the back line. Tearing up the back line. Join the front line. Yeah, why is no one killing that one, like, kill them! Come on! Like, holy jumping, guys! Target priority! Go for the target with the least health. Take them out. End their DPS streak. You know what, how, like I said, Avis, it's not so much that I'm a pro. Like, in a lot of cases, like, I should almost be, like, a coach at this point. Because, I mean, I'm old enough at this point where, I mean, like, my motor skills are not what they used to be and everything like that. But I can break down what's happening in matches very well because, like, I mean, I used to, like, literally plan, like raid events in, like, Overwatch, or, sorry, not Overwatch, World of Warcraft, Ultima Online, like, planning out group-based events to take down different, like, fights. So I just kind of know what to do and where to position in most like games. I mean, this one's so new, so I don't know how to position or how to fight based on who works with who and how the players interact. But I mean, 30 plus years of gaming will kind of bring you to the point where you start to know what to do, even on a new game, right? Like, there we go. That's not too bad. 70k healing. We're almost keeping up with the damage dealer. Like, for an example, like, if I was to look at my damage and my healing, I bet you... Yeah, like, okay, I'm one of the top players there. Oh. Actually, no. Wow. Ooh, they got really good stats, too. The, Synesia? They got really good stats, too. They just, switched their stats. But essentially, yeah, you kind of have to look at, like, damage and another stat, right? Especially if I'm playing a healer or something like that. But that's not bad. Or even, wow, like, look at that. 100k healing and 60k damage. Like, that's huge. That is huge. That's 160k combined points for, towards, like, team contribution, right? Like, that's huge. I don't know who I want to be this time. I don't know. I think I'm going to stick with Grok just because I know him. I feel relatively comfortable with him at this point. Yeah, it's not even so much like skill, because like I was saying, like, I guess I kind of lost train of thought. I apologize. I ramble on and lose train of thought a lot, everyone. Because I'm very scatterbrained. But I wouldn't say it's so much skill at this point. It's just more like kind of knowledge, right? Like, I know that because I'm playing a healer, I should heal. I'm going to be more effective for my team and towards my team as a healer to heal. Oh, what? Raise Deadly! 51, there you go. Breaking through the 50. Breaking through the 50 ceiling, eh? Raised is actually a good buddy of mine in real life. Grown up together. Oh, by the way, the rink's ready, bud. If I'm not mistaken, I'm going to have to confirm this afternoon because it's probably going to get it's supposed to get a little bit more mild this afternoon, but I believe the rink is ready. So get the skates ready, get the family ready. We can have a socially distanced skating party out back. That is the one nice thing with Twitch, though, versus my Facebook page. The Twitch one is a little bit more interactive because you get to, like, actually interact with the stream avatars, things like that, right? Which is a little bit more fun that way. Yeah, we'll probably end up taking a break in a little bit here. Probably go in, maybe go hang out with the girlfriend for a little bit, maybe.
5, 4, 3,
maybe go actually let her know that I'm here still.
the battle has begun.
If she's awake, what time is it? It's not even that late, is it? It's not 10 o'clock yet. I still got a good solid couple hours left, right? Oh, don't waste your shield. Oh, we got, like, what, all snipers here? Okay, no, okay. We might end up doing okay with this. Let's make sure my team stays healed up. Actually, you know what? This isn't a bad position up here. I get to see my whole team up here. Yeah, this isn't bad. Oh, yeah, you know what? I can heal out way out there. I can deal with this. Oh, maybe not. Oh, come on. There we go. Regain composure. Oh. I don't, what time? Actually, I don't know what time it is here. It is, oh, it's 9:30 here. So, she's probably up at this point.
Double kill.
She's probably rocking the baking at this point, rocking her crafts. Actually, she's been making these, like, incredible, like, chocolate molds recently. They're like these little smash molds, essentially. They are so super cool. It's like a chocolate, almost like a chocolate mold, that you like break apart, and then there's usually like candy or something inside. They are super neat. She is like, I mean, she's the crafty one in the group. I'm the energetic, annoying one, and she's the crafty one.
Overtime.
Whoa, whoa. That wasn't fun to deal with. I didn't like that. Ooh, we got that guy healed back up. That was really close. That's the thing. The fights in this can get really drawn out. Yeah, she's actually been selling them on, like Facebook and stuff like that. She's been doing really well with it. She's, like, taken, what, I think 7 or 8 pre-orders on them already? There we go. Take them out. There we go. End their streak. I love it. I love it. Let's get this push. Let's get this push. Ah! I thought I had my post-walk cooldown. Yeah, but thank you for tuning in as well, Deadly. Always appreciated. And stay healed up, right? That's the main thing. Stay healed up. Oh, come on, come on. Let's get our staff back. We need our staff back. This guy's just gonna... Oh, that guy was literally just gonna stand there and just pot shot me. Oh, man. I feel bad for even dying to him there. How did I... Oh, I guess I was trying to take down 3 other people that were standing beside him, too. Let's get this final push. Come on. Whoa. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, come on. We got this. We got this. Come on. We got this. We got this. Come on. Boom! Boom! Burning him down! Boom! You're welcome! That was a fun one. I always like those long pushes on the, like, on the last point there. So what's everyone else up to today? I will probably be skating in a little bit. Probably going on the sled hill. I think the girlfriend wanted to take a walk down to the lake and go see how the lake is. Because we went down the other day, and there was virtually no ice. And then we actually had one of our neighbors come up past our house yesterday, and they said that the ice was actually starting to collect. So it'd be interesting to see what it looks like today. And also, too, it's funny, another part of the lake, I saw videos where, like, it looked like a city up there. It was crazy. They've already got ATVs and, like, trucks out on the lake and stuff like that. People are crazy. Healing back up. Heal them back up. Oh! Got ya! Burning! Burning, bud! Burning, now you're done! That's one thing about this game, is, like, the characters are almost too like, beefy. Like, it's very rare that you're gonna get like one hit or anything like that. So healing in this game, in my opinion, is very strong. Oh, there we go. Now we got the push going. So one thing I gotta work on too is I'd love to switch up, I think, the white bar. I want to switch it up to maybe like green or something like that for like healing. Because I find I don't notice my mana going down, especially on this character, for my lightning rod, which obviously isn't good because it takes longer to like reload it than it does to just wait for it to just build back up again. So it's always beneficial on this character to not actually deplete the actual staff. It's better for you to actually like use the staff, and then if you notice, like, just wait for it to build back up because it'll go up quicker than if you actually have to reload it. Big tip, Grok players. Big tip. That's one thing I've noticed. Oh! Oh, going to the secret sled hill again, eh? That's a good one. That's good. See, there wouldn't be too much point of there wouldn't be too much point of going to the hill for us because it would just be the girlfriend and I at this point. We'll probably go to the little hill in the back. Oh, I got it all iced up. It's so fast. So essentially you drop down, do a bit of a bank, and then you come back down again. And we're going to try and build a bit of a bowl that you kind of like work your way down into. Pon Lurk? Yeah, of course you can give me a Grok build. Of course. Always. I'm relatively new on Grok. Right now I'm kind of using like a, I guess like a staff build, I would call it, where I've built up like the ammo on my staff and things like that. But by all means, I'm always looking for good builds because this is what, my second or third day, Pon? Oh, sorry. Go to the loadouts.
Your champion.
Oh. How do I, am I able to like, can I leave the game now? How do I leave game? I'm so new, I don't even know how to like leave game at this point. Can you just leave the game?
Stop right there.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks, Pon. Yeah, I'm always looking for good new builds and stuff like that. That's the one fun part about this game, is it's almost like a Diablo or something like that, or like a World of Warcraft, where there's like different sub-builds based around the character. It's really neat that way. You need a lobster hat, like the Grok skin. I agree. I need a couple of Grok skins. Yeah, see, like, okay, so this is my build right now. I've got increase your maximum ammo by 50%, increase your ammo regeneration speed by 48%, heal for 60 each enemy hit with shock pulse, gain a 4. I've thought about dropping this totem rescue for something else, probably maybe like something more based around like my my maelstrom or something like that, but I haven't quite decided yet with that. Yeah, I really want to get a lobster hat, and I really want the galaxy skin for Grok. That looks so cool. What do we have? Do we not have a front line? Yeah, we got 3 supports, no front line. No, what is that? 4 supports, no front line? Beautiful. Beauties. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Pon. I was about to say for the Pon. I was totally about to say thank you for the Pon. That's awesome. I'm a little distracted. Oh, come on, guys. We've got 4 healers, guys. 4 healers. Come on. Shelly, come on. No, wait a second. My mistake. We have 5 healers. How did any one of our teammates die there?
Enemy killing spree.
How are we not all just like sitting in one kumbaya circle, just, you know, just healing away? not snipers, people. We're healers. Oh, this is gonna be such a fun match. Can we just get this over with right now? Oh boy. I just feel so lost in this match. There's no anchor, there's no front support. No one's even getting any, like, picks or anything like that. Oh, man. Oh, this is such a cluster. Fuck. Yeah, no worries, Pon Pon. Drop in, drop out. Oh, boy. This is hilarious. This is too funny. How am I not getting healed right now? Seriously. We're playing support characters and no one is healing me. Support when no one's healing. What is going on here? I'm in the Twilight Zone.
Yes.
Oh boy. This game is just so comical at times. Seriously. Oh man. 5 support. No one's healing. I'm just gonna go pure DPS now. Oh, I love it. Oh boy.
4, 3, 2.
All right.
1.
Game mode. No, I can't even keep a straight face with this team. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. This is seriously just hilarious. Oh, yep, great job. Good healing. Oh, I love it. I love it. They're not even healing themselves. Oh, man. Thanks for the healing. There's no way someone else healed someone. There's no way.
Is unstoppable.
Let's just run in and just keep dying. Let's just stagger in and die, right? Oh man, that's hilarious. That is too funny. No, you're done. Oh man, too funny. Like, can we at least heal ourselves? I'll just tear up your back line now, right? I'll just be that guy. I'll just solo out here, right? I'll just solo out. Apparently that's how we're gonna play this, so I'll just crush out. Hercules! 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 Oh, you're done. I wish, okay, I'm gonna probably start I hate to do this, but I almost want to like throw at this point so they get the extra point for the cap.
30 seconds remaining.
Because I don't want this game to keep going. This is really... as much fun as I'm having, I want a new game. As much fun as banging your head against a wall is, I mean...
7, 6, 5, double kill. 3, 2,
Is that
1.
I don't even want to say what that person's name is. Did anyone notice what that, like... What's that, I don't even know what the character's name is on the opposite team. The Reaper-looking character. Did anyone notice what their name was? That's ridiculous. Yeah, one game with less healers would probably be maybe beneficial. Like, I don't know. I'm no expert or anything like that, right? But I mean, it would kind of be cool to not have a team with all healers. Okay, so where's Pon Pon here? Oh, I don't even want to like. I don't even know if I'd get in trouble for saying it. It's okay. So, like, without saying it or anything like that, like it's a popular like thing, like blank nation, and it's like very racist, right? Having to do with a certain pride. Pride. Bunch of goof bullies. Yeah, so... Oh, wait. Am I in a... What am I in my tree loadout here? Oh, sorry. I'm not in the right character, even. Grok. Okay. Here we go. Now we'll get some... Okay, create new one. What do we want to call this one? What should I call it here? Just Ballin'? Just Ballin'? We're gonna call it Ballin'. Okay, so this loadout. Oh, yeah. Totes cool. Totes cool. Totes cool. Totes cool to hate on people. For no good reason. Generally, because you hate on yourself, unfortunately. Oh, it's kind of like a defensive build? Yeah, the totems, I mean, the totems are good for background healing to kind of like, just kind of like place down for like a tank or something on a payload, like for a map payload or something. But it's not mobile enough. You can't jump to your targets quick enough. And especially in a game like this where everyone, especially at this level, wants to separate and work independently amongst themselves, the totem build really doesn't work. Whereas, like, if you were to play a totem build, say with like a really good team comp or something in an AoE area that wants to work together, man, the totem build would probably be actually really decent in this. But okay, let's get it popping here. Pop and lurk. I never actually picked up on that. I really like that name, Pop and Lurk. Lil Pop and Lurk. Pop, y'all. Okay. Thunderlord level 5. Oh. Thunderlord level 5. Oh, what am I don't even know what I'm doing here. I keep forgetting how to even control this. Okay. Thunderlord level 5. Oh, I have to admit, I love the recharge card, though. I love the recharge card. Okay, so... what's the next one here? Yeah, people always think, like, I would assume that people would think, like, oh, totems, like, you know, oh, a totem, that heals multiple people. But unless the team is working together, it can really be a big drawback, right? Especially because if you only stick with the 2 totems, you can probably heal your tank and then maybe 1 DPS when there's 5 people on your team, right? So... Yeah, see, I almost feel like the healing totem is almost better for me. Like, even, like, because of coming from Overwatch, like, I play a lot of Baptiste and stuff like that, and he's essentially got his healing grenades or his, like, burst healing, and a lot of people feel like they need to be in the fight to get the burst healing off for the team, but in my opinion, that's a solo, like, that's a self-heal. The benefit that it goes out to everyone else is just gravy on the potatoes. And it's kind of like Grok. I feel like his totems are almost his self-heal, and you should be speccing on his staff healing to actually heal your team. Okay, so Totemic Rescue 4. What do we got? Totemic Rescue. And you said 4 on that one? And then we've got Traveler 4. Oh, Astral Traveler? And then you're saying... Thunderstruck and Conduit? Thunder and... Oh, wait, what was the last one? Thunderstruck and Conduit. Which one's Conduit? Oh, okay. And then Thunderstruck. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I'm just trying to see what else is here, too. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, let's see this. We'll try this. And then I'm assuming you're still going to spec for the staff healing, right? All right, let's try this out here. That's one thing, I don't like deathmatch in this game. Oh! Tahiti treat, people. Tahiti treat. Tahiti treat in Canada. My girlfriend is the greatest girlfriend ever, and she got me Tahiti treat in Canada. For a juice person, this is the greatest thing ever in time. It's essentially carbonated fruit punch, right? Yeah, I was just joking with the ball, and I'll change that up later. I don't like names like that and stuff like that. What I'll probably change it to is like maybe backline support, because essentially what I would feel comfortable is like maybe that would almost be like a really good like how I kind of play Baptiste, where I almost feel like I should be the secondary support player on a team. And I'm almost supporting the support in a lot of ways, flanking and peeling off DPS or what do you call it? Like if any of the frontliners are jumping in or anything like that to the back line, I can kind of almost play like a supportive support player, right? Yeah, like almost rotating with flanks too, right? Yeah, pocketing a flank, maybe going off as like say like a two-person team, whereas the other support, say a perfect situation here would be like is it Kai would stay essentially with our front line and make sure that they still stay healed up in the group there, and then I'll flank off with say like our like the actual flanker here. I don't know the characters' names, I apologize. And then actually go around and just work as a nice little pocket team. That'd be really interesting. Yeah, I would imagine this would be more based on like a team with a decent support already on the team, right? Like you said, like kind of like at this level, it probably is a lot better to play a build similar to this because of the fact that a lot of the teams want to play more like independently amongst themselves. So a build like this really helps for that, right? Oh yeah, I definitely like the movement ability on the ghost walk. That's really cool. I like that. You can kind of slip in and out and stuff like that. I like that. I'm definitely gonna have fun with that.
I was not stopped then either.
Oh, thank you so much, Bon Bon. Like I was actually saying to Avis, I mean, a lot of people seem to think I'm younger than I am, but I mean, I'm well into my 30s, right? So I mean, I've played a lot of team comp games. I've made the joke a couple of times, but it's really true. At this point in my life, I would probably make a better coach than I would a player. Sorry, excuse me. Because of the fact that essentially like my skills aren't quite what they used to be, like my motor skills aren't as, you know, spot on. So I'd almost probably make a better coach than I would in a lot of cases. I used to run a lot of raid groups, and I used to play a game called Ultima Online, which had group-based team fights. And I used to do a lot of the, essentially the coaching and the strategy-based stuff for that. So I really like kind of breaking down games that way and stuff like that. It's really interesting, I find. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a good move there on that ROM's part, man. Hats off to you, bud. That was a good move. Yeah, goofy hats aside, right? No, like I said, I mean, well, I'm 35, right? So I've seen quite a bit. I've been around for a while. But no, it's this is definitely a really interesting game. It's one of those games, too, where I feel like in a lot of cases, you can kind of play it at a base level and just jump into it, and it's fun, right? And then there's a lot of strategy behind it, with card choices. Like you said, there's probably a lot of people underappreciating certain perks, certain abilities, certain things really play in a game like this, like movement speed and stuff like that, right? Like, especially, like, I'm a big Diablo player too, and movement speed in Diablo is a big thing, and people underutilize it a lot. Can someone tank? Oh, isn't this guy a frontline, like, guy? Yeah, isn't that like a frontline guy? Like, isn't he our frontliner?
Let's outnumber them.
Yeah, there you go, Diablo love, right? Diablo 1, Diablo 2, Diablo 3. Actually, Diablo 1 was probably where I started a lot of my gaming. Put it this way, I was young enough that when you were reading out the weapons names, I was young enough at the time where essentially we would just call it the B sword. We wouldn't even call it the bastard sword. That's the King Bee sword. Everyone wants the King Bee sword. I feel like I'm getting really distracted from the game now. That's the thing. I get so engrossed in the chat a lot of the times and stuff like that. I have so much fun with the chat. But yeah, the King Bee sword, right? That was always our thing. The King Bee sword we always wanted. And that was the King's bastard sword. I don't know if it was actually that it was really super powerful, or as young kids we all just liked the fact that it was called the bastard sword. So it was like you were getting to swear in the game. Yeah, I can't even like get back to the map now. I'm just having too much fun with chat.
Let's outnumber them.
What? No, wait, like you're talking about like currently in game right now as we speak? Okay, I might have to jump into some more Diablo then. Because that's pretty cool. I didn't know they had something like that going on. Where is our payload? Or is this even a payload map? Where? Are we just abandoning the payload here? What's going on here? I am so lost in this match. I haven't been paying attention, like, at all, I just realized. I have no idea where our payload is. I have no idea where I am.
An enemy is unstoppable.
Enemies behind.
Oh, thank you, healer. Okay, let's, I guess, group up. I'm just going to follow this person in, and we'll just team up and take them out. Because I am so lost in this game at this point. I feel like an idiot. I've been just chatting away here, having a good time with my viewers. Ignoring the fact that I'm actually playing a team-based game. Oh! Hey, Colton, how's it going, bud? Oh, there's a bunch of people dropping in now. Hi, Loki lady, how's it going?
6, 5,
You play Paladins too, don't you, Loki?
3, 2, 1. Overtime.
We've been breaking down some gameplay and stuff like that today. We've been really discussing a lot of like in-depth things with different builds and stuff like that in Paladins. The more I play it, the more I'm appreciating the depth of the game and stuff like that. And we've been having some really good in-depth discussions about different loadouts, different skills. It's been really good. Oh, sweet, Loki. That's awesome. Yeah, I thought so. So how's it going today, everyone?
Before, I was not stopped then either.
Yeah, see, I felt like an idiot there, Poppin'. Like, I literally, like, just dragged down my team that match. I felt really foolish there. Oh, another tip, when you hit alt with Grok, you really have to wiggle around. Maybe not an issue at this level, but you're kind of sitting down. The whole enemy team focuses you when you go in straight. Yeah, you know what it is, too, though? It's this full sense of security that I fall into when I use Grok's ultimate, because visually Grok's ultimate is virtually the same as like using Zenyatta's ultimate in Overwatch, which is almost an invulnerability for the team for a short period of time with an AoE heal. And I'm forgetting that Grok's ultimate is actually a DPS ultimate and not a support ultimate, which really throws me off playing a support healer. Like, I don't know how many support healers actually have a support, like, defensive ultimate. Doesn't seem to be a lot, but it throws me off that when I use his ultimate, I've got to remember that it's a damage ultimate and not a defensive ultimate. That really takes me for a loop. But you're right, Pon. I appreciate that that tip. Because that is something I struggle with a lot of the time. Because I have done that a couple of times where I essentially think that it's almost going to be like a turn and burn for me, where I'll use the ability and get us back into a team fight or something like that, and like hold out the point for a second, and then I forget that I actually become a focus point using the ultimate ability, which is worse for the team than just kind of sitting back and pot-shotting people from the distance. So I appreciate that tip for sure. It's something I've got to keep conscious on for Grok. That figures. Yeah, no, you're totally right. I certainly would have ended up dead there. Yeah, and it's not the same at all. Like, I kind of want to play around with the healers more, because I feel like as a pure healer, I feel like there's probably a healer out there that's probably better based for my healing than maybe Grok. And I'm so kind of keyholed into playing him at this point, because he's one of the first players that I've felt comfortable with, that I haven't really branched out and played a lot of the other healers that I'd like to try out. Because like I said, I feel like there's probably a better healer for me as what I would class myself as like a pure support. Oh, okay, so you get heals with each pulse, too. Oh, okay, so it's I believe it's what, like, something small, though, right? Like a 200 pulse heal or something like that? Oh, no way, you just made a... Sorry for missing the message, too, Loki. You just made a chocolate cake with your youngest? That's funny, actually. My girlfriend is probably inside making... She makes these really good chocolate smash cakes. Oh, I'm super sorry that you have to go, Cal Ray. Hopefully in the future you're able to tune in for a little bit longer. Hey, hit me up this afternoon if you want to play some games, bud. Okay? I'd love to play Overwatch again with you.
Siege. Select your champion.
Okay, so here are the healers here. We've got, we've got Ying, we've got Grok, we've got Grover. Grover was probably another healer I feel relatively comfortable with. I've played with him a little bit, and I really liked Pip. I played Pip a little bit on my Nintendo Switch, and I did enjoy his gameplay too. But I haven't really played anyone else. Oh, yeah, I definitely sympathize with the breakdowns. Like my girlfriend's little guy is 3 at this point. You know what? I'm going to switch it up a little bit here. Okay, you know what? I'm going to switch it up to Grover this time, just for something different. I'm really not that good with Grover, but we're going to play him. We're going to try him. Just for something different. And then, yeah, sorry, back to my original point there. Yeah, he's 3, going to be 4 in a little bit, and there's definitely meltdowns, right? But at the same time, you just roll with it. One of the things that I read about when essentially I met Kelsey and stuff like that, because it was almost like, you know, parenting overnight kind of thing for me, right? But one of the things I read about was... And it does make a lot of sense, right? If you kind of break down the psyche of, like, a young toddler or whatnot, right? In a lot of cases, they're learning how to communicate. And in some cases, they're able to communicate their point and, you know, get what they want across. And, I mean, they get what they want, right? And then in other cases, they just can't communicate. So in a lot of cases, they feel, you know, helpless. They feel scared. So in a lot of cases, I find, you know, just kind of almost, like, not coddling him, but just kind of, like, making him feel safe and comfortable. And then, like, bringing him back to, like, okay, now that you're calm, now what do we need to, like, you know, address? And what were you trying to, you know, bring my focus to before, right? And I feel like I've been missing things in chat. I do apologize for that, everyone, if I've missed anything in chat here. I think I've been keeping up pretty well here. Okay, let's see here. Oh, we got a long message here. Grover has the passive AoE heal around him. Yeah, so I do like that. And a small burst on E. You have to vine on shift like Widowmaker. Yeah, I see, and it's funny for me because I don't use it that often, probably as often as I should use it, especially to get to teammates that need healing. See, I'm not a damage dealer, so I don't usually pick that one. I prefer that allies healed by Blossom will heal for an additional 300 over 3 seconds. And I'm sure that's probably not the best build at this point. But as you can see, I'm literally using the stock builds.
Prepare for battle.
And it's working okay for me at this point. But, I mean, at this point, I'm so new that a lot of the times I don't have a preference on my builds yet, right? Okay, and back to that there. You have a vine, okay, AoE heal ult like Zenyatta. See, and I did think about that. It's less invulnerable though, if I remember correctly. Like, you can die pretty easily using Grover with the ultimate, if I'm not mistaken. Whereas you got to really try and kill Zen on ult. I do like his damage scaling though. If you're decent at aim, you can really pull off, like, if you're good at timing his shots too, you can pull off some dirty kills with him. I do remember that. So you can kind of like spam your damage like to harass the snipers. Yeah, you're right. Kind of just like keeping them at bay, making them like think about what they're doing and stuff like that. Whoa, what's my team doing? Okay, so that's one thing. I don't have much. I gotta think about that mentally. I don't have much burst healing on him, so one-on-ones are gonna be really tricky. I do need to be more of an actual main support healer, just kind of hanging in my backline, instead of Grok, where I feel like I can actually get into the fight. What was back there that I was dealing damage to? Oh. Spamming right-click roots? Oh, really? Huh. Just to slow down the enemy team, I suppose, right? So then you can get kills a little bit easier? I guess that makes sense. Especially if, you know, they're playing like any flankers or anything like that. Huh. Oh, sniped by the sniper. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely try and to like switch up my playstyle here. I'm feeling really rough with the Grover play right now. And that's too bad, because Grok I felt really comfortable with, whereas Grover I feel so like... I feel like I am actually new at this game with Grover. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I guess you actually have to hit them to make it effective though, eh?
Enemy rampage.
Yeah, I don't know if Grover's my healer to choose. But then again, if I'm not mistaken, I'm our team's only support, right? So that could be really hard to play a Grover with a single support role. Especially when your team is not grouping up. Alright, let's stick together here, hopefully.
Enemy killing spree.
Hear my call.
Shoot at the dragon. We got nothing else to shoot at, right? Oh. Yeah, honestly, I feel so underwhelming on Grover. Usually my gameplay is pretty decent on Grok, but with Grover, I feel like I am actually new at this game.
Try and run.
30 seconds remaining.
To help.
15 seconds remaining.
Oh. Yeah, got them.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if Grover's really my playstyle. I feel like he's kind of almost works better as, say, like an like almost as a sniper support, really. As weird as that sounds, like working really in the back line, you know, just helping the sustain of your team, right? Whereas I feel like I can actually get in and kind of move a fight around with Grok a little bit more. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good analogy, actually. Oh, hey, Deadly, all the best. Enjoy your day today. Glad you found me on Twitch. And, as always, stay healed up, right, brother? Enjoy. And then, like I said, I'll keep you posted on the rink about later this week or something, maybe. Like I said, maybe you and the family can stop by for some skating or something like that. That'd be really fun. All the best today, bud. Ouch. Ouch.
We need to take the point back.
Where do we got? Oh, you can't go up to different elevations with that? Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping you could. We're almost gonna just use this game as like a figure out how this character works game, I think. Oh, there we go. Alright. Nope. I feel like too, in a lot of cases, I probably just need to kind of like play through them, get a feel for them. Because some, even though like, say a support is meta, you're not necessarily going to feel comfortable with that support character, how they play, how they interact with the team and stuff like that. Because I know in Overwatch, like Ana is meta in Overwatch, and I'm horrible with Ana, so I don't play her. So I'll probably kind of, like, over time, slowly play characters, see who I like, see who I don't like. Oh, okay, that kind of makes sense too, right? Yeah, so if you're shooting up to a ledge, you'd essentially have to shoot up to the wall up there, and then like Widow. Okay, so it's literally like Widow's. It's more of like a, I guess it's more of like a grappling hook than, say, a, I don't know how to word it, than a teleport, per se. His AoE ability is huge, though, and does it actually work through walls, too? Oh, wow. Okay, so that's pretty huge, then. So I didn't realize that. So you can be behind a wall with Grover and actually still be healing your team. That's really powerful, actually. That's really powerful. Huh. That's really interesting. So line of sight doesn't actually break your healing. That's really cool. Oh, wow. Like, yeah, look at that. I can just, like, hang out in rooms and stuff like that and still heal my team. That's huge. That is huge. That's really cool. Yeah, that's one thing. I'm not a big fan of the weapon on Grover. I'm not good with, like, projectiles like that. My timing isn't what it used to be. I'll probably switch back to a different character to try for it. You know what, actually? I might try Pip. I might try and level up my Pip. I really used to enjoy playing as Pip. Like, on my Switch. So I'll probably try him for a bit. I just don't think Grover is my playstyle. Oh! Yeah, it's pretty, that's pretty monumental. Like, that's really token healing. Like, that's huge, being able to heal through walls and not, like, I don't know. But like you said, like, it's so, I don't know how to, it's so niche healing that it's almost not effective enough. It doesn't really matter if you can heal through walls, because your team's gonna have to be on the, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think Grover's my character to play. My E? Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Oh, okay.
Point spawning in 15 seconds.
Oh, okay, so there's another character, Vora, a flank, that has a vine mechanic like that. And works the same way. And can quite awkward. Because you use it trying to get up to a place and you end up smacking the wall. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. It's too bad in a game like this that they kind of almost don't make them work similar. But I guess it's meant to work different based on the character type you choose, right? Oh, walked right into those. Ouch. So you have to aim a higher place to shoot over where you want to go, if that makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense, because I figured that out with with it a second ago there. So essentially, like, for an example, if you wanted to, like, go up to that ledge there, you'd essentially have to, like, click just above it, and then that would bring you up and over the ledge kind of thing, right? Oh, lordy. That... What is that, sunshine? Something... Oh. Such a weird name. Siska Maneme 34211. Really? Was Siska Maneme already taken?
Overtime.
Zeus the Guardian. Yeah, see, and it's funny too because as a Grover healer, because of the way his heal works, I feel like I need to be in the front line with my heals, and I can't be. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Bliss Loves Quail. I think I pronounced that right. With the hat here. Oh, also too, something that always seems to like really like blow people away and stuff like that I haven't actually shown the whole time is 1 second. Okay, so I'm gonna turn my camera a little bit here. Okay, so I'm in the stream shed right now. This is actually outdoors in Canada in wintertime right now. So like you're not really gonna be able to see what's going on because it's just gonna be a great big ball of light. But that great big ball of light back there is actually. Hey, how's it going, guys? Enjoy the hill. I've got some neighborhood kids actually hanging out on the hill right now that I built in the back. So, this is a snowball from outside, everyone. That is a snowball from outside in Canadian winter. Oh, it's Bliss Love You All. Oh, Bliss Love You. I'm so sorry. Oh, Bliss Loves You All. See, you know what's funny? I have one of those names too where people always pronounce my name. How do they pronounce it? Heelzone? Heels on you? And it's supposed to be heels on you. Right? Like, because I heal on people? That's super funny. Oh, do we want a stream shed? Or do we want a quick tour of the shed? You know, let me just make sure here. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think we can pull that off here. Let me make sure here. Give me 1 quick second here.
Choose your
Just gonna clean up a little bit here. But essentially, I'll try and do this before the match here. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Grok just to show real quick. Okay, so essentially, this is the stream shed here. I don't know why my. Oh, okay. So this in the back here is my little potion stand, my little nerd out station. This is my girlfriend's workstation over here where she does most of her crafts and everything like that. It's a bit dirty right now. The stream shed isn't huge. This is my like nerd area, my shelving unit with all my snacks and drinks and everything like that. And then I also have my mic and, you know, all my smelly nice things up there and everything like that. Hey Alexa, what's the temperature supposed to be today?
Right now, it's -3 degrees Celsius. Today, expect a high of -2 degrees. I hope you have a good morning.
That's really not too bad, actually. That's really not too cold out. It's been like, what, -14 here the last couple days. We're going to try our ball and loadout again here.
The battle is about to begin.
I should do a cooking stream. Honestly, I would like to do a cooking stream, Pon, but my house is like so super small. It probably wouldn't really work out and stuff like that. That's why I actually pretty much built like the stream shed and like built it up and everything like that. So I didn't have to worry about like disturbing my family inside the house and everything because my house is so small that especially like in, oh, I'm getting warm here. Especially like in the morning time. Oh, I almost jumped right into the water there. Oh, this is a cool map. I like this one. I played this one on the Switch a couple times. But yeah, essentially, if I was to stream inside my house, like I do out here, I'd be keeping my house up like 24/7, right? Like my house would never be able to get sleep. So that's why I usually stream out here. I built this up for myself. This is my little man cave, but it's actually, we call it the shim shed. It's the she-him shed. Controlling the center point. Yeah, it's one of the King of the Hill maps. So essentially you just have to hold down this one little, the one little treasure spot. And this little spot here for healers is a great little cove to like pop into and stuff like that. And to like put your like totems into. It's awesome. Going in for the kill confirmation. Dude, Pon, this build is disgusting. Uh-oh. Watch out. Watch out. See, on maps like this build is going to be so powerful because even me by myself, I can hold out really well. And then the fact I actually have my team helping me, like, it's going to be huge. This is going to be a great build for maps like this. I lost her for a second. I don't... See, that's the other thing, too. In this game, I don't know how far, like, certain characters' teleports are, right? So I don't know how far I should be, like, you know, muscle memorying my drags when I see a character teleport. Whereas in, like, Overwatch and stuff, like, I know how far a Moira teleports when she teleports, right? So it's a lot different that way. Oh, we got taken out. How did we not die there? Oh, that's why you only play Siege. Oh, okay. So yeah, if you only play Siege, then this map you wouldn't come across then. The only maps I don't play are the I really don't like the what do you call them? The death matches. I'll play these matches and I actually really enjoy this style, but I don't like the death matches. Burning down, burning down. Why would you leave your shield like that? Oh, burning down. We are just crushing this game out. Bye, team! Bye! Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, this is a great build for this map style. Man, oh man, we are just crushing out here. Holy jumping. Crushing out. They don't even stand a chance right now. I'm even chasing them down. I feel bad at this point. Oh, 1 second. Ah, I died. Hello, what's up? Yeah, they're using the hill. It's awesome, eh? I love it.
I saw one kid dragging the sled behind him, walking up, and I was like, I'm gonna tell him to go use the hill. And
Oh, yeah.
And I saw the
Yep.
crowd.
This is my girlfriend, by the way. My super awesome girlfriend. Yeah, I'm on right now. Sorry, babe.
No, it's fine, I know I'm
So how's it going? That's good. We were crushing out on Paladins here. You're like my cooler. So it's a scoop. I'll be in probably after this game or the next one.
Okay.
I was she in a couple. Oh, gotta get back in her. Burn him down, burn him down, burn him down. I really want to get into some ranked play eventually. I know I'm not like that good, but the way I figure it is like you're gonna grow with your player base, right? So as you grow in skill, you're gonna be put with hopefully people of similar skill, and then build up that way. Yeah, I don't know. I just really like Rock's gameplay. He just feels so like, comfortable at this point.
Victory.
Victory! Yeah, see, sorry I missed the message too. A maximum of -2, but you know what's funny though? That's relatively warm around here, right? Like, I mean, that's barely enough to freeze the rink at this point. Like, it's going to be all choppy and stuff like that. I was hoping for colder weather today for it, because that's really not actually that cold, right? But yeah, the shim shed, I love it. Yeah, I'm a big fan of pretty much all the playstyle, like all the different map styles in Overwatch.
Select.
I really haven't come across anything other than deathmatch, but you actually have to like specifically queue for that. I haven't really come across anything that I don't like doing at this point in Overwatch. Well, as long as I'm support. Yeah, essentially the CC in Paladins is much different than the CC in Overwatch. A lot of the CC in Overwatch is actually like you controlling, or in a way controlling the way a character will move, and a lot of the Paladins CC is just based around slowing a character down from essentially getting to where they're trying to go, which is a very different playstyle, right? And that's the thing, Paladins is really fun. Like, it is really just so over the top. You've got so many different characters to choose from. The characters are very cartoony. In a lot of ways, it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it has to be as balanced as Overwatch. Because with Overwatch, I mean, it feels so competitive all the time, unfortunately, that everything virtually has to be balanced. Or people just whine the whole time. I feel like this is kind of one of those, like, you know, you come home from work, you've had a hard day, you just want to, you know, crush some maps out or something. This is fun to play. Whereas, like, if you're in like that, like, go mode, like, you hop onto Overwatch or something, maybe, right? Yeah, that's the other part too. Is it does seem like it would be a wider range of, or it seems like Paladins you'd be able to play on a wider range of systems.
Let the battle begin.
Which is funny because usually Blizzard is very good for that. Usually Blizzard is very good at optimizing their games to play on virtually anything. But Overwatch is one of their newer games, so...
Enemy double kill. Enemy triple kill.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Oh. Yeah, see, this is gonna be... I got to sync up with my tank better there. Because he's gonna be like off sync with me now if I don't get back into this fight really quick here. Yeah, see, the tank's down again. And then now my DPS is gonna drop probably. Yeah, so I need to just kind of hang out here for a minute to like regroup. And don't run in by yourself, man. I need voice comms, like seriously, like that. Why would you just run in like that by yourself? Like half our team is still respawning.
Didn't need any help, but that.
That's the one nice thing, though, about this game. Not a lot of people go to take out your healing totems. So you generally get, like, maximum utilization out of your healing totems, which is really nice, obviously. We used to get those -10, -15 temperature days here, but the climate change We barely get sub-zero temperatures now. Oh, really? You know what's funny? Avis, it's not so much that we get warmer weather, I find. I find in Canada, it's just that our seasons are being pushed now. So for an example, like we used to get a lot of the cold weather from kind of December to February, whereas now a lot of our cold weather is mainly from like January to March kind of thing. So it's just kind of changed in that sense. We still get it, it's just it's coming at different times.
Have you met my friends?
Because even back in the day in Canada, it used to be really big to go what was called smelt fishing. And essentially that's like you using a net to catch like little tiny fish. And usually you'd catch them right at the beginning of the ice thawing of every season. But the last couple of years, the ice has been thawing so late that the fish usually spawn before the ice actually melts. So the fish are spawning underneath the ice, so you can't actually fish for them when they're spawning, like with their mental season. So it's really unfortunate. You can't really fish for them anymore in Canada. And my dad and I used to go like every year. It was like a big treat for me as a kid because it was like the one time I got to like stay up late. We got to like eat snacks all night and stuff. It was a really fun event. Oh, bomb, 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 bomb. Ooh, that was close. Take out their healing totems. Hopefully we're at the push point here. That'd be nice. Oh, I think we might actually get this here. Sweet! Oh wow, that was stupid. Here I am, I thought we pretty much capped it there, and then here it is that they're gonna just wait for us and take us all out. Oh my god, really? And I was paying attention to chat, like false sense of security, like, oh yeah, we got this. Go figure. Oh well, whatever. No big deal. No, that's definitely something I'll consider in the future, Pon, because I know that in Overwatch there are certain maps that I like certain characters for better. Obviously, Lucio's Boop is better for certain maps for environmental kills. You can really use and utilize Bop's wall, like his damage wall, very well in certain maps because of the hallways. So I'll definitely take into consideration what maps work better with what characters. And even the map itself, right? Like for an example, the last map I played, because it's a solo fighting area and everyone fights around that general area, Grover is actually really good. But on a map more like this, I would prefer to pick a Grok-based character because you can split up his healing into different areas of the map. So different things to consider like that for sure, Pon.
Come into my circle.
Have you met my friends? Serve your purpose.
Oh, getting sniped off to the flank side right.
Double kill.
Oh, you think Blizzard's balancing has always been non-existent? See, I have to admit, like, I've always felt like Blizzard has always strived to balance, but their community is so toxic at this point because they've been around for so long that you almost can't balance enough to make them happy because, in my opinion, they're always working on balance issues and stuff like that. The other point, too, is they balance games very differently than a lot of other game developers do, though. They balance from the top down. So they're balancing their games based on the 1%, whereas a lot of game developers balance based on the mass that plays it. So it kind of works that way, too, right? And because Overwatch is played at a competitive level, they almost have to balance it at a 1% level, not the mass percent. It's getting those light picks there. Someone told me there wasn't voice comms until, like, ranked or something like that. Because I kept saying that, that the game needs voice comms, but apparently someone, I forget who had told me, but someone told me that there wasn't voice comms, or someone couldn't hear me, essentially, until I got into ranked. Which I think is ridiculous for a team-based game. Like, that's horrible. But if that's not the case, then that's not the case. Come on, Rom. Come on. Don't die on me. Don't die on me. There we go. There we go. That worked out well. Oh, and now you're dead. Hello, hello, hello. Can anyone hear me? Yeah, see, like, I used voice comms there. Like, I've got it all set up for push to talk and everything like that. But someone told me that apparently I don't act, like, they can't actually hear me. I thought that was really weird if that was the case, but I don't know. I'm so new at this game, I just take people at their word, right? Yeah, see, that's one thing I do have to actually get set up for my hotkeys is, like, the, kind of the text commands through the game. Because I have those all set up for Overwatch and stuff like that. I just don't have those set up for this game yet, but I do need to get those set up, because you're right. More people seem to respond to those than actual voice comms in this game anyways. Where are we going here, Rom? Where are we going?
Seconds remaining.
All right, drop back in here.
Enemy rampage. 15 seconds remaining. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, hopefully we get a clear out here. Hopefully we can do something with this. Oh! I can't be the front line. As much as I want to be, I can't be the front line in a situation like that. Oh, and there goes the overtime. Oh, no. Oh, are we actually... Oh, could we actually... No, come on. Hold out, hold out, hold out. Get on the page. F9. F9. Uninstall, right? Uninstall.
Point spawning in 15 seconds.
Yeah, and that's the thing about any online game, right? Like, coming back to, like, the balance issues and stuff like that. Any game is going to have balance issues, unfortunately. It's really kind of the rub with competitive games, especially anything PvP based, right? People are always going to be complaining because, you know, they feel like they always get picked off by this character or that character. And in 9 out of 10 times, it's not even the character choice in either person's situation, it's the person's play style, right? So it's interesting to see the breakdown of complaints versus what they actually do to address them. Because that's why it's good that Overwatch kind of addresses the 1%, because they can see how a character is actually supposed to be played, as opposed to just how someone wants to play a character, right? Kind of thing is the way I look at it.
Enemy triple
Not
kill.
yet my time. It's yours.
Yeah, this will probably be my last game here, because I'm gonna go in, hang out with the girlfriend for a little bit. Make my presence actually known. Oh, I totally just shot that into blank space.
Have you met my friends?
Go figure. I didn't need any help, but thanks. Oh, okay. Sorry. Next time I just won't heal you then. I feel like I'm getting distracted at this point, too. I've been playing for a while, so I feel like I'm getting distracted at this point. I'm kind of in the mode where I'd rather just talk to chat and stuff like that. Oh, I'm sorry, Pon. I mean, I can stay on for a couple minutes, but yeah, I definitely want to head out here and hang out with the girlfriend for a little bit. As you saw, she is up and mobile now, so I definitely want to hang out there. Get to say hello for a little bit, right?
Time heals all.
I do not forgive. Never.
Killing spree.
Oh, really? What was that? Like some sort of like a body double or something that I was shooting at there?
I'll remember this.
Oh, no worries. No. That's why I don't play a lot of like ranked play and stuff on stream or anything like that, because I'm here for the viewers. I'm not here for the gameplay. The gameplay is just kind of the background in most cases. Like usually I don't even play games like this fast pace or like competitive, like, you know, first person shooters like this. Usually I'll stick to something more like Stardew Valley or something when I'm streaming a lot of the times, just to make sure that I can actually pay attention to chat, or maybe leveling up in Warcraft. But I've been really enjoying this game so much that it's hard for me to stay away.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So now we just have to push them off the payload here, and then hopefully time it out. So let's hopefully regroup here and get them off.
Have you met my friends?
Killing spree.
Ooh, there we go. All right. Well, this is going to be a long game. About the squids, yeah. No, you know what it is, Avis? It's that I see the messages pop up, but with Stardew Valley, I just don't want to do the quests, right? I'd rather pass out and stay entertaining for everyone.
Point spawning in 15
If I was like every other Stardew Valley streamer, completing quests, making a cool farm, how would I be entertaining and different than everyone else, right?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That was really funny, though. Here I am fishing in the pond for like, what, a few whole days, actually, like a few whole sleep cycles. And everyone's like, heals? You can only find them in the ocean. Only in the ocean. Hey, heals, only in the ocean. And I just kept fishing them up. There we go. Hopefully we'll get it from this, and then we might actually be able to win from this. That'd be pretty nice. Oh, and we got all our alts too, pretty much. That's really nice. Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, that's okay. We're just gonna pop off on the point with our ultimate here and clear it out here, hopefully. Alright, let's group up and retake this. Hopefully we can get back on there in time. I know, I always get blowed up. Oh, there we go, 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 there we go. There we go, popping off, pop off. Clutch, 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 clutch. Get that Katamo, come on, get that Katamo. Why are you not healing our tank? Yay, we ended up winning. Oh, well, thank you so much again. Bliss loves you all for the follow. Pop and Lurk for the follow. Or Pon Lurk for the follow. Raise Deadly for the follow. Akali for the follow. Jamosaurus Rex for the follow yesterday afternoon. Thank you, everyone, so much for the views, for the follows. Hopefully everyone's having as much fun in game as I am, because this has been non-stop fun the whole time. I've been having a blast with it. I have been having a blast with it. But, as I was saying, at this point, I should probably go out. I should probably go hang out with the girlfriend for a little bit. So, on that note, I want to send everyone out with a healing potion. And, of course, the RGB potion. Because where would everyone be without RGB? Stay lag free. Stay lag free, right? I'm really sorry, Pon. Yeah. Or actually, you know what, too? If you want, I was going to say, also, too, feel free to join the Discord server. Or did that... Oh, okay. And then I'll make sure I do it in here, too, because I want to... I think I was having problems with it the other day or something like that, where essentially the link wasn't working. Yeah, drop into the Discord server if you want to chat a little bit more about Paladins. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's a chat section there for Paladins already. If there's not, I'll definitely be adding one. So in the future, we will be talking a little bit more about Paladins and about Stardew Valley and about all our games. And I hope to start coming to everyone a little bit more often. I'd like to start doing some afternoon streams. I'm going to start trying to follow my schedule in the morning time a little bit tighter and hopefully push the times a little bit longer. So hopefully I can keep coming to you guys for more and more stream time. I thought there was a Paladin section. Yes, thank you, Avis. I thought there was a Paladin section. But yes, again, thank you everyone for viewing. Make sure you take the RGB potion with you for today. And what we're going to do is we're going to raid out on a fellow streamer here. Because I always like to follow up with a raid to make sure that we're helping out our community members and everything like that. And giving you guys a good time too, right? So who do we have on Discord right now? Oh, you know what? We can drop off at Jamosaurus Rex. Yeah, there we go. We can drop off at Jamosaurus. He gave us a follow earlier, so we can drop off at him. Again, thank you everyone for following. Thank you everyone for the views. It's always a pleasure to stream for you folks at home. I hope I can keep everyone healed up at home and in game as best I can. And much love, everyone. Have a great day. Have a great rest of your weekend. I'll be available on some social media platforms if you want to follow me. Pretty much available at Heals on You on all forms of social media. So follow up, like up, and you'll see plenty more of me. All the best in the future, everyone. All the best, everyone. Peace out.